What do you even need with that much space, though? Like what do you even do when you have multiple acres of land? Like, even 1 acre seems like a lot to me. But it seems to be pretty common, I guess, in some places where people just have that much land to put their house on. Like, that's a lot of land. No, am I crazy? That's like a pretty substantial bit of... I saw a dump in Amsterdam for sale, asking price 1.5 million. Yeah. It's nutty. Houses in Amsterdam are extremely expensive. And Amsterdam is alright, it's pretty fun, but like... I mean, I've never lived in like a major city, I guess. Maybe I just don't get it, you know, but... Oh yeah, the US is much bigger, of course. Much bigger. There's a great example, Barnacle. Their real size off. It's actually a really cool website. We can just drag Texas over the Netherlands, okay? Here's Texas. Here's the Netherlands. You're looking at Belgium too. Hold up. Let me bring up the Netherlands. There you go. So you know that little nuke over here at the bottom where nobody there's a lot of no man's land over here, right? Where nothing happens. Yeah, it's kind of nuts. So there's 17 million people, give or take, in the Netherlands. And the vast majority of people live in like this area. So this would be like Amsterdam, Utrecht, like Rotterdam, The Hague, like all of it is like relatively close. This doesn't seem accurate? Yeah, it is. Texas is real big. Like this, the reason why this website is cool is because it, yeah, exactly. Like we usually try to print a globe on a flat map, which doesn't really make a lot of sense. So here's the entirety of the United States. Here's the Netherlands. You know that big ass lake? Even that lake is like twice as big as the Netherlands. This really puts Australia in perspective, though, because Australia is insane. Like, there's like multiple Texases, multiple Texi of nothingness in Australia, which is just absurd. I can't even really fathom the size of the entirety of Texas, if I'm being honest with you. And then, yeah. Anyway, it's a cool website to mess around with sometimes. Earth is pretty big, man. But then again, though, you have places in the States as well that are just ridiculously expensive. To the point where you wonder, like, why did anybody decide to live there? It's insane, man. Actual castles in Europe cheaper than a one-bedroom apartment in New York City? Yeah, I don't think I quite understand New York City. I'm making them out of I have deuterium fuel rods right now. Or maybe I should be doing something else. I don't know, honestly. I just wanted to fill the map with solar. I've never been to New York. It sounds like a pretty neat place to visit once. But living there seems pretty absurd, man. You must have a really good reason, I guess, to live in New York City. I'll do 2 rows of solar panels and then we'll go from there. Yeah, exactly. There's like a bunch of cities in the world you kind of want to visit maybe one day. I kind of feel like New York is one of them. But I wouldn't want to live in Paris either or whatever, you know? Like, yeah, I don't know. I'm sure Paris is fun and all, but... East coast of the US is the, is the stress coast? Well, San Francisco is not particularly cheap either, is it? I mean, there's definitely places as well on the West Coast that are plenty pricey. Paris sucks to live in? Yeah, but I mean, I can imagine New York kind of sucks to live in too. Still fun to visit Paris though. I think Amsterdam is kind of fun to visit. It's not that big though. Like, I think the total inhabitants of Amsterdam is like 800,000. So it's not even a million people there. So if you, like, I've heard people going on holiday to Amsterdam for like 2 weeks or whatever. Like, there's not that much to do. I mean, I'm sure you could fill your time, but it's not comparable in size to some of the other major cities in Europe. Yeah, like 3 days to Amsterdam sounds pretty nice. There's a lot of good museums, if that's your jam. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of people that just go to Amsterdam to smoke weed, though, which is kind of like... it's just so lame. I mean, you do whatever you like, but that seems like such a waste in my mind. I'm going to Amsterdam to smoke weed. It's like, wow, dude, that's... Alright, well, you do whatever you like, but... Nah, it's not that expensive. I don't know exactly what museum tickets are in the Netherlands, or in Amsterdam, but... I don't think it's 60 euro for any of them. I mean, you will have to pay some money for some, though. Yeah, that's a little different, J-Dog. But Amsterdam is actually actively trying to reduce tourism. They've been really enjoying, like, from what I understand, they really enjoyed the COVID times, where suddenly there wasn't a whole lot anymore. And yeah, from what I understand, they're actively trying to reduce the amount of tourism that goes there. You was there in COVID times? Yeah. So imagine the whole city, but then like 10 times busier. It is a little crazy. They are doing some pretty wild things though in Amsterdam. Like in general, just the whole infrastructure is kind of crazy. Like I told you guys about that parking lot, right? A couple months ago. That was one of the coolest parking lots I've ever seen in my life. For those of you that didn't hear the story, let me try and draw it out. So, I had to navigate to Amsterdam. I had to drive in Amsterdam, in the city center, which kind of sucks. We didn't really have another option. All the public transport was down, right? So, this was like in the center, meaning that like there's canals everywhere. So, there was like this canal right over here on my right? So this is all water. I'm like coming off of this little bridge over here. It says, turn right on the next thingamajig. And I drive down this street over here. And I had navigated to this parking garage that was getting really good reviews. I was like, oh, okay, it's pretty reasonably priced. I guess I'll go there. And my navigation literally said, your destination is on your right. I was like, what do you mean on my right? Like, it's a fucking canal. Turns out the entire parking lot, the entire parking garage is built under the canal. Like, it's like multiple layers deep. I had never seen something like that before. Let me see. Apparently they took this, like it took several years to build. Albert Kuip is what it's called. Yeah, so this is effectively how it works. So this is where I had to drive in, or I guess drive in over there. And it's all like multiple layers underground, 600 parking places. Kind of insane. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, you just hope the engineers did the math correct. And they, you know, they did a little bit of redundancy built in as well. It's actually insane though. It's actually very cool. So like this is what the entire neighborhood looks like with potentially 600 cars parked. So this is where the parking lot is. It's actually a very neat way to make it more, you know, appealing, you know, without having fucking cars parked everywhere. But yeah, it's also extremely expensive to set up, I'm sure. Water's very heavy, right? So it's, yeah, it's not easily done. Okay. Some expenses are worth it. It was like for Amsterdam standards. I can look up the prices. The pricing was relatively reasonable from what I remember. So per 2 minutes, 17 cents. How much does that come down to in an hour? So you don't pay for like the hourly bullshit where like, oh, you arrived at 2 hours and 4 minutes. Now you have to pay for 3 hours. It's like what, 4.80? It's like maybe €5 an hour, which, you know, is obviously money. But considering you're parking literally as close to the center as possible, that's nothing too crazy. Yeah, it's like €5 ish an hour. Yeah, it's not too bad. I don't think they're turning a profit on that parking garage for like another 30 years. That'll be a little bit of time. Parking in San Francisco is like $20 an hour. Yeah, but that's just not fun anymore, man. I don't think it's that dangerous. Nah. I mean, it's been there for a while at this point. It's not like it's completely new. Yeah, absolutely. But like in general though, those neighborhoods in Amsterdam are wildly expensive. I think most people that live there, like, you know, you just walk through like between the canals and stuff, right? On all of those different streets that they have there. It kind of feels like the average inhabitant is like an 80-year-old dude who's lived there his entire life. And he's got this like, you know, probably like 5 million plus euro home that he bought for like 20,000 euro in the fucking 30s. Like that's kind of what it feels like, you know. It's a lot of old people that have just never left, and they have some glorious homes there. But moving in there right now, it's not very reasonable unless you make a lot of money. But I guess that goes for pretty much every major city. I don't mind paying for parking when it's like a reasonable parking place, you know? Like, a lot of those fucking parking garages make the spaces as tiny as possible. And I get it, but no fun. Alright, I think I have a decent amount of solar panels now, guys. I wanted to leave the center part of my planet for factoring, for smelting and refining stuff. So I have 2 rings. No. You're definitely not gonna fit a pickup truck in that parking garage I just showed you. Maybe, if you really try. But that's gonna... No, I don't think you should, man. Your Ford F-350 is not gonna fit. Very few pickup trucks, though, in Amsterdam. You don't want to see a popular car a lot of people buy in Amsterdam? These are like basically bicycles on wheels, dude. Because parking is such a pain in the butt, these things have become very popular over the years. People park them sideways. I think they may have been originally intended for like 80-year-olds to get around town, but you see a lot of like, you know, a lot of like young people driving around in these things. Yeah. They're basically modified golf carts? I don't know, I'm not sure. Look at this shit, man. I mean, I've never seen that many all at the same time, but... Your knees are the crumple zone. Well, they're not allowed to go. I think they can't go on roads that go above 50 kilometers an hour. So like above like 30 miles an hour. So they're really only supposed to be used. They're basically mopeds with a roof, you know? Like they're basically scooters with a roof. Which kind of works. Yeah, no, this is gonna be very tough to park anywhere. You are the crumple zone. What a lovely idea. But yeah, you can park those things in many places, right? And I think they're fully electric too. So I think you just literally plug them in into like a regular wall outlet. Because they require very little, obviously. I'm not sure about that though, but I wouldn't be surprised if you just... like a regular 240 volt, just plug them in. Probably drive like 50 kilometers at most. Yeah, there's some smart engineers in the Netherlands that have dedicated their lives to water management. This has kind of been a thing in the Netherlands for as long as the Netherlands has been around for, I guess. The country would not exist if we did, you know, not control water, at least reasonably well. Apparently the main scare as far as climate change goes is not so much the dikes breaking or internal water or like the sea level rising, but water coming out of the mountains from like, you know, Germany and southern countries. Apparently that's like a more scary thing. Because you kind of rely on your neighbors having their shit in order. Which is, the Germans are a concern. Yeah, this is a recurring issue. No, but it's, yeah, apparently, I don't know, dude. Always the Germans. Can you believe it? Ugh. No, there's a lot of mountains in France as well. The Netherlands is super flat, dude. I think a lot of people don't realize how flat this country is. It's very, very flat. Okay. We plan to flood the Dutch by building mountains in our auto factories. Very nice. Sehr geil, I mean. Hammergeil. Okay. We have built a lot of these things. Yeah, I think we can start storing a little more. Oh, I didn't get it. I see. Alright. Right. So, automation. Slowly going along. I guess we can do gears next. Gears are very easy. Don't take a lot of space. I could do them like this. That would make things take a lot more space. I don't know if this is going to fit. That switch. No, chat. Chat. First of all, that's a lie. Secondly, inappropriate. Yeah, it doesn't fit. I would have to destroy a round of my solar panels. Why would it fit over here but not over there? I mean, I could just move it down one square. It would just make it off-grid, though. Do I want to... Can I deal with that? Like, mentally, I mean? I guess I can deal with it. Oh, no, it does not fit. I think it's too close to the other tower or something. Yeah. No, it does not. It does not fit. So I accidentally actually built a really tight blueprint. I don't know. I don't know how many of these I'm really ever going to make, you know? That's kind of my question, I guess. So I'm making all of these crystals. How many crystals will I truly need? I guess I can extend it. Yo, Abandoned, what's up?
Merry Christmas, Lowko and chat. Have a wonderful holiday season. May all your wishes come true and have an excellent new year.
Yo, you too, man. That was a very nice message. Appreciate it. Thank you. What the heck is going on, man? Well, I dropped my headphones. I hope I didn't break them. Fuck. I actually broke them? No way, dude. No, they're back. They're back. Dude. It is raining like crazy. Holy crap. It is raining like crazy. Yeah, no, I would not want to break these headphones. Would not like that. I'm running out of a little bit of space here, guys. There's no research going on? Oh shit, you're right. Thank you for noticing. We'll get some more weapon damage, I guess. Just get some upgrades to the weapons. I haven't upgraded those in a long while. And even though I'm currently not really in need to upgrade my weapons, I think you probably want to have weapons before you need weapons, right? I don't really know much about weapons, but I feel like if you're like, oh shit, I needed a weapon, like that's too late. Should have thought about that sooner. My weapon of choice is the Siberian cat. Very vicious. Ay, ay, ay. Lethal to a T, man. They don't mess around. That's the American way. Really? You guys use cats as weapons? Weird. Yeah, I did, Arcturus. Right, so I want to do gears. I think I'm just going to import plates. I have a lot of plates over here. Nice, Kidri. Problem is right now I'm running out of space because of the mining I'm doing over here. I kind of need to fit something relatively small up here. What about magnetic coils? Yeah, we can fit those up here, I think. That looks good. That's what she said. It's relatively small. I'm sorry about that, man. Sorry you had to put up with that. I'm making an assembly line for, like, commonly used resources. Maybe I can kind of fit multiples over here, no? Chat, backspace. No. Can I combine any of these? So say magnetic coils together with gears. I need 5 inputs for that. Yeah, I think I can. Okay. Combine multiple ones to fit in the same place. Exactly. That's what I want to do. Thank you for understanding. So I need you to be then supplying gears and magnetic coils. I need to put in some ships. Then we'll make them over here. So input line number 1, as they call it in Germany. 2, 3, 4, Brigadier, 5, 6. No. Ein, zwei, Polizei, 3, 4, Brigadier. I want to be outputting these. So wait, is it 1? No, it's 2 rings, 1 copper. So we'll put magnets. Magnets. Okay. I want to be producing magnetic coils. There we go. I'd put them over here onto that belt. Meow. Look at all these minions, man. Bring in all the stuff. Very nice. So this is a different conveyor setup than I have used before, but... I think that'll do the trick. Okay. And then we want to do a similar thing over here as well with... kind of want to import the ore instead. Is it... how do I get rid of this? What happens if I click clear setting? Am I just gonna delete 10,000 of these fucking things? Ah, jeez. Yeah, I'm gonna delete them. Yes and no. It's done. Click it, Lowko. I did, J-Dog. I did. Z to clean up. I Z now that that is the right choice. Okay, I need to put down one of these things. 1 a second. I think these other things are also 1 a second, right? Yes. Okay. So we will output onto the belt. Gears. In front of this thing, I need to have a smelter. The smelter is gonna just insert straight in there. You're gonna insert straight in there. You're gonna be outputting iron ore. A little bit of 10k waste. That feels bad, not gonna lie. We'll go with 12 for now. Okay. So they have to be in the middle. Can't just drag the line. Okay. I'm gonna put down a bunch of these things. I don't really care. Too much time has already been spent on this whole smelting factory setup. So you are gonna be smelting iron ingots. Gewoon ijzer, weet je wel. Gewoon lekker ijzer. Hup. Pop, 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 pop. Oh, you can do that as well for these things? That makes a lot of sense, Carta. I did not even consider that. I guess that makes sense. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's the last one. For a tier 3 conveyor belt. It's a very long line, chat. No. For a tier 3 belt. The tier 2 can only handle as much as I've got right now. But I want to make sure that I have stuff like this prepared in advance, I guess. Yeah, thank you, game. Thank you for that game. Very useful. That's true. It is only one day until tomorrow. And then another one until the next. Acrylic. Big true. Okay. Making some solid progress today, guys. The new Reddit UI. I honestly don't use Reddit that much anymore because of it, man. I feel like a lot of social media platforms are actively trying to get worse. It is kind of weird, isn't it? A lot of those decisions on modern social media are just not very good. Hey, nice, Mr. Jameis. Enjoyed it. Gotta make it worse so they can say they improved their KPIs? Yeah, basically. How am I gonna spend my holidays? Hanging out with family on the 25th and hanging out with Laurent's family on the 26th. That's the plan. It's gonna be fun. Sonic seems to be in hibernation mode. I haven't seen Sonic in like 2 weeks. Why, Warren? Yeah, it's a bit strange, Echo. I'm not sure. It seems like Americans are not yet getting their Christmas cards. But Krentler already got his. And Rashi already did get his as well, Echo. I don't know. Okay, so circuit boards are done. Gears are done. Magnetic coils. That's these things, right? Yes. Also done. The only things remaining at this point are processors, plasma exciters, and diamonds. I did send it to you. Well, I sent it to the address you sent me. I'm assuming you know how to write your own address, because that's what I wrote on the card. That could be the bottleneck, but I'm assuming that's a bold assumption. Right, I'm assuming you know your own address. I don't know though, dude. They do not read Dutch in America. Well, I literally copy-pasted what you sent me. Why did I not read Dutch, by the way, in America? Why would you not? You actually fucked up the zip code? Are you kidding me, bro? I sent the wrong zip code? Well, I hope whoever lives at your zip... I don't even know if it exists now. It's off by 1 digit. It's fine. You know, I paid for that stamp. I think I paid €1.19 for that stamp, dude. I have a couple spares right over here, actually. There you go. This, you want to see the stamp you would have had? Here's the beautiful stamp. It's very Dutch. I only just realized how Dutch they are. They're very Dutch. There is also a good chance that I wrote Echo Soldier on your card. So the odds of it being found, unless you included your like, I basically copy pasted the exact thing people sent me. Okay, if you didn't include a name in the thing you sent me, like, I don't know people's last names and all that, right? What happens when you write the right address but the wrong zip code? The incorrect zip code may delay the letter or package a day or two, but it should get there. Emphasis on the word should. We are good. When did Russianator get his? I'm not sure. I can't believe you messed up your zip code. Jeez, man. Oh. Very nice. Oh, you haven't checked your mail either? Well, that would probably be a good start, yeah. Once I messed up the address on a package I sent from New Zealand to Brazil, and it took 3 months to arrive. Oh no. That's funny. Okay, what are we doing now? Plasma exciters. How many of these prisms do I need? I'm not sure. Like, how many of these I think I do need quite a few of them, yeah. This is all throwing off the maximum distance a bunch, though. I think I'm actually gonna change the maximum distance of the thing up north. Yeah, I'm gonna... What's good on, Madam Pew Pew? You left 80 passenger bags on a plane once and sent it out to Jamaica? Oh my god. Yikes. To all passengers, sorry, I fucked up. That is pretty funny because it's not my bag. It would have been a lot less fun if it was my bag. We gotta get some more researches going. All yellow research. Just get all the yellows. Okay. I think this is all purple. At least purple. Apparently sometimes some green too. Huh. Okay. Solar life say or still life? Sure. Cool. Okay. Plasma exciters. Do I really need that? I feel like plasma exciters are not that critical. I think I'm gonna try and run this without plasma exciters and processors. Because I don't think we need it. So I want to set up a mall. Just to hype Watopia up, you know? He loves going to the mall. I'm thinking I want the mall in the northern section of the planet, but maybe not. There's a lot more room. I say that. I don't know what the range is on some of these things. But I guess I can also just use... Yeah, I can actually just use a logistics tower for it. For the input of a lot of these resources. So we'll make some changes to the mall. Oh, interesting. So I can only really put it over here. Huh. There's a lot of mining in this location, though. Okay, we'll build it down here then instead. How do I open up the overview thing for blueprints? Okay, I don't know. I usually just kind of derp it around a little bit and then it suddenly works. Shit, I pulled up the wrong blueprint. I needed the storage blueprint. The Mall of Lowkopia. I like that. The Lowkopian Mall. It's over there. That's the mall right over there. I think I might need to change a bunch of stuff over here, though. Because I don't currently have conveyor belt Mark 1, for example. I'll make some just for this blueprint, but I'll have to change it myself. So we can actually upgrade it. Yeah, the enemies are not too scary here in this area, but I think they'll scale up as we progress. They'll probably get more scary as I move on, I guess. So this is a very clever system to require a whole lot of resources. You can upgrade blueprints? How? We've made a lot of progress today, Madam Pew Pew. Oh, press tab to switch it to another one? Tab doesn't do anything. Oh, fuck. All I did was delete something now. Yeah, well, I can upgrade this. I get that, yeah, but I was trying to see if I could just upgrade my, Oh, you're saying I could have upgraded the blueprint before it was even built? Didn't consider that. Oh, I don't have splitters with me.